Well, it doesn't really, when you're running at pace, the rain isn't really hitting into your face, so there's a minimal change in terms of that. But the change comes is, once again, I mentioned this anticipation of the ball skidding. If you're a striker, your first touch, do you let it bounce, do you let it go? The big thing is goalkeepers, that skid. So if you don't handle it properly and you do parry it, are you going to parry it away from danger? So very, very interesting times here with this rain.
Nyama's the man who stands in front of Dion Honto, who's set to take the set piece for Orlando Pirates. It's not hit with much weight. Run away by Gomezulu. Aseka Marco, who's the shortest of the players in that region, able to get his head on the end of that and clear. Sidat. I can tell you that the swirling winds inside Orlando Stadium are bringing some of the rain to our commentary position.
Was that rain? I thought it was sweat.
Wow! Off this bald head of mine. Thank you very much, Stanton Fredericks. What a glorious visual for all our viewers. Dooley. Oh, that's just delightful from Dooley. And Brooks as well. Eager to show off some of the skills that he possesses, and he possesses many, let me tell you. Munyai. Owas. Lovely turn into the path of Lekay. Moment is controlled by Nyama, and TS Galaxy had it back for a moment, and now Marco has a chance to break for Pirates. They've got space out wide. Quickly going across though was Ibrahim Sidat as Bandile Shandu broke, and Chukwumanja was waiting, but he's opted to go back to his defence in Nda. So Orlando Pirates looking to get back to winning ways at home. They've got more points on the road this season than they do at home against the TS Galaxy side that has never lost to Pirates. TS Galaxy scoring the record of scoring in 7 successive matches. Incidentally, in Isong Tsweni. I beg your pardon, I want to say shares a name with Esau Kanyenda. Scored in 7 consecutive matches. And Shandu. There's a much more deliberate pace to the second half than the all-out flurry of the opening half. Not out of play. Assistant Zokela was right on the spot. Pepper just treading a fine line. Here's Hotto in a little space. Right fall for Pepra here, who tries to squeeze it back into a teammate. Great chance for Honto to have a 5. Instead tees it up, and would you believe, Orlando Pirates have scored. Mahaka with his second for the Buccaneers inside 5 minutes of the restart. For TS Galaxy, it's proving problematic defensively. But for Orlando Pirates, back to scoring ways. The set of the season felt getting
Hotto showed a lot of composure in that goal. The wet a loose ball from a defence. Brilliant ball from Petra. The first feint, the second.
Pocket of space that Mahaka was able to.
But well played from the ref.
Well, on that replay, you see the heavier raindrops starting to fall now. Paseka Marco making a charging run. Nduli coming in with the challenge, and it looks like he's going to be cautioned for it as well, Titli Nduli. Referee does what he needs to. First check on the individual who suffered the foul, and then draw your attention towards the individual who committed the foul, and a yellow card for Titli Nduli. So the third TS Galaxy player to go into referee Khumalo's books.
Yeah, just clipping him from behind there. A rare picture of Paseka Marco bursting forward. In this game, he's been very conservative, and that was the plan and the structure for Orlando Pirates. Hotto playing more as an attacking wing back on the left-hand side, providing a lot of width there as Marco sits in defence.
So Hotto and Mahaka, the two wide players for Orlando Pirates who started this game. One wonders if both will finish this game, given the number of knocks Hotto has suffered, and Mahaka save him after he scored that goal. Time schedule ahead as the free kick is taken. That ball was only just kept in play. Sokela was right on the line and needs to escape a barrage of bustling Buccaneers bodies, and eventually has won the free kick.
I tell you what, Dwayne, that Orlando Pirates really working hard, especially when they lose possession. There's numbers to get behind the ball. Foul 4 or 5 Orlando Pirates players around it as we see Chikamanja get.
Yeah, if Gumazulu was away, that was a great counter-attack opportunity for TS Galaxy. Still confidence in this side when they're knocking it around at the back. They are a ball-playing team. They do enjoy their ball-playing ways. Have those little magical moments every so often in the game that you need to appreciate. It's Munyai to go down that line. Paseka Marco, defensively strong. I can tell you that Orlando Pirates are going to be making a change imminently. It's Hotto. Oh, they are taking a few risks here, TS Galaxy, but confident it seems in their approach. Nyama, here's the space to deliver for Munyai. Mahaka scored Pirates second, sees that ball away. Only as far as Jukumanja, who has recently been cautioned. He's given the ball away to Sidat, who breaks down the line. Now Ngumezulu. Lovely challenge from Munare, who's made that ball-winning challenge. so effectively on the edge of that 18-yard area. Again, that should skid away over the goal line. Indeed it does. No chance for Lakay, and 2-0 it remains. TS Galaxy pushing for at least one goal back in this tie.
Yeah, Galaxy are showing signs that they're not going to give it up easy. They're going to fight till the end. Looks like a substitute is imminent. Is it Lorch?
It looks like Lorch and Mutuari are the two players who are getting ready. Mutuari's already got the tracksuit top off. Looks like the shin pads are going in for Lorch. We expected game time for Lorch. Now, I need to reiterate, you've got to look at Orlando Pirates' schedule this month. There's a long-range effort comes in here and is saved fairly comfortably by Hugh in the end, despite the wet conditions. 5 shots on target for Orlando Pirates. That was the third one on target for Bund. Bordering on the ridiculous and outrageous. The good news was that Liberian side Oilers pulled out of their fixture against Orlando Pirates in the CAF Confederation Cup. As Pirates advanced to the group stages. There's Nyama. But still, 7 matches in 21 days, and for the remainder of this year, a match every 3 days for the Buccaneers, which means they do need to rotate, keep players fresh, as fresh as they can, and you'll expect them to use as many substitutes as possible.
Yeah, but I tell you what, for players, I think that's good news, because they like to play games and not train.
No training, yes. Play, recovery, travel. Play, recovery, travel.
But it's good when you're in the side. When you're not playing, it's
that
it's
must
not
be
the
awful,
best of
yes.
situations. Yeah.
Orlando Pirates, one of 4 South African sides who were playing in continental competition. Only one has been eliminated so far, and that's Marumo Gallants, who lost out in the playoff round of the CAF Confederation Cup to TP Mazembe, who Amazulu eliminated. Look at the possession over the last 5 minutes, nearly 3/4 the way of TS Galaxy.
Yeah, but I think Orlando Pirates just allowing them to have that possession. They're still struggling to find space in between and have a shot on goal. So, but that will definitely be encouraging for TS Galaxy.
Marco's attempted controlling that ball with a clearance. To see it go to Marks Munyai, who's become a victim of the wet conditions at Orlando Stadium. Now Mahaka looks towards Kwampepra, who tries for the first-time strike and pushed well wide. So to the half line we go, the halfway line where substitution is set to take place. Double change. We have got Ben Mutuari and Thembinkosi Lorch, who are making their way on for Orlando Pirates here. Mahaka, who scored the second goal, is the first player to make way. He scored the opener against Stellenbosch. He scored the second here against TS Galaxy. On the stroke of an hour, he gives way to Ben Mutuari, while Terence Chukwumanja, who's on a yellow card for Orlando Pirates, has been whipped off, and on in his place is Thembinkosi Lorch. So just to confirm, Lorch on for Chukwumanja, Mahaka off, and Mutuari on. Nare to Nda.
I think the introduction Orlando Pirates three in the middle of the park. Marshall wing.
Back. He's looked very, very comfortable immediately. A little something in structure in that. Would have led to a third goal in this tie, but how about that for immediate impact? He's not there to score goals, but oh so nearly with his first touches on the pitch.
Wow, 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 wow. That's all I'm going to say. Look at the first touch, delightful. It was a back. His run there. Talk about immediate impact.
His technical area. Dion Hotto is limping again out of screen. He's not looking overly comfortable, and I wonder how much longer Pirates will leave him on the pitch. Really looking uncomfortable. That's it. TS Galaxy are looking very comfortable here with Brooks and the ball at his feet. The ball to Nduli. One thing I remember from that TS Galaxy final, I remember several things, of course, but one thing that stood out for me was Sihle Nduli. If you've ever seen him jump or leap for a ball, it seems like he's got springs in his feet. Oh, it's a lovely stop. Simango sticking out the right boot and denying Hotto's ball path in towards Pepra. It's Gomezulu. Just reminding him that he was on him. Nyama. Battle of the number 11s, but Dion Hotto doesn't come close yet before that ball is released by Nyama. See that he gets onto the end of it here. There are a couple of players that are set to make their way on for TS Galaxy imminently. I can first time in an enormous, inordinate amount of time. He'd be delighted to get involved in a little bit of play, Bunchane. But Ndwandwe and Potlongo are two TS Galaxy players who are set to make their way on now. Now Dion Hotto, who has been limping on the near side of the park, has broken into a stride inside that area, and a ball across the face of goal that is a little too strong for anybody to get on the end of. So we are going to see the substitution now for TS Galaxy, a double change themselves. Hotto is just limping, he's walking a little awkwardly, he's running less than he needs to, and certainly less than he usually does. Gomezulu will take an instruction or two from the Ramovic assistant coach in Mensur Dogan. But Nyama is the man who makes way for Ndwandwe.
Intentions clearly shown there from TS Galaxy. Pushing. Another man up front, that'll be three up front for Nguezu. Okay. That'll make them thinner at the back. Orlando Pirates to put the nail in the coffin.
And Potlongo is a tricky runner. He gets his nose into good areas, does Potlongo. He's not a regular goal scorer, but against Orlando Pirates he seems to be a very regular goal scorer. Potlongo is on. Nyama is off. Away only as far as low. Leading by 2 against TS Galaxy. Looking for a third win at home this campaign and a return to winning ways for this Pirates side, whose last 2 fixtures were a goalless draw against Baroka and a 1-1 draw against Amazulu.
In both games they dominated, just couldn't finish it off.
As you say, the Stellenbosch game really was the one where they had the clinical finishing to go with the performance in the match. Now, tight angle here, turning and trying to shoot it goal, and Ndwandwe search. Season that is becoming heavier and heavier for TS Galaxy, unless they can draw themselves away from that relegation area. But to have won 3 of their last 6 matches and scored in each of those last 6, there will be some positives. But from today's match, you do go down again away from home. Even though it's against Galaxy.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, Dwayne, the signs are there, signs of resurrection, and as we see Coach Ramovic still staying on it, trying to keep his charges there. You see they're sitting on 12 points, 2 away from danger.
Well, that's the thing, is when you're within a win of a danger area, a win for Swallows, Chippa, Baroka, suddenly you find yourself 15th or 16th, and it's troubled times. So while it's tight at the bottom half of the standings as well, I can tell you it's relatively tight at the top half of the standings, bar Mamelodi Sundowns, who are well and truly away as Pirates go on the attack here. It's ultimately a couple of points that separate second from 7th as things stand, with Pirates now position to go to second on the standings. No free kick awarded, play on was the call, and the 70th minute has come and gone. 20 minutes to play.
So Joe said that 3 points is 3 points.
That is fair enough. So right in pointing out that the teams around you, those are genuine 6-point matches. What we mean by that is not that you get 6 points for a win, but that you deny your opponent 3 possible points and you yourself gain 3, which is 6-point sway. So there is how the top half stands. Mamelodi Sundowns away, and then 1 point separating number 2, who are Pirates currently, and number 7, who are Stellenbosch. I mean, Amazulu wins a game, they could potentially be second. That's how tight the top 8 is, from 2 to 8 at least, and 2 to 7 separated by 1 point. Let me break that down though in terms of Sundowns. Sundowns are 11 points clear. Sundowns are more points clear atop the standings than the team at the bottom of the log find themselves as we look at Tshegofatso Mabasa. So, not to be unkind to 16th place Baroka FC, or to Chippa United, but Sundowns lead by more points than Baroka has in the same number of points.